think about that number. Yeah.
Of course, short number, only actually three numbers, three figures, so not 1 1. That's really easy to remember. So, and we have, we have SOS call on phones. So, we can make SOS or emergency call 911 and something like they do everything. I don't react, of course. But so, I think every country, every state, every maybe city can have some advantages, some good aspects and some negative aspects, of course, when we see something. Maybe we stay out of the circle and we see something, everything can be really beautiful, colorful, but when we go inside, we recognize maybe some differences and we understand, figure out that no, it's something like a beautiful, some bubble like this, and after that you figure out that everywhere can have some issues, some problems. So I think everywhere. Okay, well, so, actually, let me share my screen to show you the book that you asked me to. Oh, let me share my screen. Okay, so as I remember, you asked me, to study this book. I remember, Say It Naturally. I remember this. So, yeah, I downloaded and yes, I checked this one, and as I realized you want me to teach you how to make some formal, informal, and I think more informal statements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say It Naturally. This book I studied.
Yeah, you studied.
But I don't know nowadays which one is still in use, and uh, is there any difference between the using of this sentence before and today?
Yeah, of course. So I think, let me say something. There are some chapters, as I started, let me check. There are some chapters about different topics, and I can do something for you. For example, using the telephone, I can teach you, I can give you some alternatives. For example, for informal and formal, then you can compare if you know them, if you don't know them. So you can use them. For example, so I'm not going to focus on this book, just I want to use the chapter, the titles, and I will give you some alternatives to use. So formal and informal language, something that we normally use when we make conversation, for example, okay?
Yeah, yes, I would like to study about this topic and make a comparison between this book and nowadays.
Of course, you're right. You're absolutely right. So let's talk about it. So today I'm going to talk about phone conversation, how to make a phone conversation, different phrases, statement that you can use while making a phone conversation with someone who you know or who you don't know. Well, first of all, let's talk about the concept and definition of formal and informal phrases. So, the informal phrases are mostly for family and friends, and the formal phrases are for business and official calls and for calls to important people. So we have two different types of conversation, formal, information. Of course, the phrases that can be used for formal is definitely different with informal phrases. And we have another one that is actually another maybe phrase. You may actually hear it sometimes. Caller on noun. Caller on noun. Actually, it means answering, a call, maybe for example, a person answering the phone doesn't know who's calling, but it doesn't mean that I don't know that person. For example, this mostly occurs when answering a call to a landline phone without, for example, caller ID, or to mobile phone or smartphone from a number that isn't listed in the phone's contact. So we have caller and unknown. We don't know this number. So of course, at the beginning, we can't make an informal conversation. Okay? Well, may I ask you, for example, according to this book that you started before, tell me when you, for example, answer the phone, the first phrase that you use.
When I answer the phone, at that time I don't know who is calling. So I just say hello.
Okay,
No.
just hello. Okay, now let's talk about both forms. So let me write them. Hello. So we have formal and informal. Okay, so both of them, formal, informal. First of all, informal. For example, when you're answering phone and caller unknown. I don't know this number. Who's this? I don't know. So let me write caller unknown. Who's this? I don't know. You want to make an informal, I'm sorry, I said, let me put this here because this is related to informal. So you want to make an informal speech, so a dialogue. You can say, for example, hello, Monica here. Oh, my caps lock is on, so hello, Monica here, just this. Hello, Monica here. Okay, because you don't know who's gonna speak. Yeah. Or yeah.
This is a outside questions. I don't know how can you have a blackboard to write like this.
Oh, yeah. Let me say the story about it. That's really interesting story. Actually, I have some students from China, and as you know, they are not able to use Skype to actually join the class. So we needed to find another application to use for them. So I found Klassen. This is the Blackboard of Klassen. Okay, I found it and I downloaded it so that I can make meeting and I can use Blackboard. I can upload some. This is a really good, but I think it should be maybe Chinese application, because I remember, while I was searching for an application, my Chinese students actually told me, the teacher, we can use this. And they recommended me this application. So I downloaded and I'm using this. So this is Klassen application. You can download and you can use the Blackboard.
So this Blackboard is a tool of Skype or another app.
No, it's not related. Let me write it. Look, this one, Klassen. If you search this, Klassen application, this is an application, okay? So you can search and you can download it. And then, for example, I open my board, my Blackboard, and then I share it with you. So it's not something related to Skype, okay? Not at all. And let me say something. If your students download this app and have this app, I don't know if it's available in your country or no, but because it's something for Chinese students. So if your students can download it, you don't need to hold the classes on Skype. So you can hold the classes on this platform, just this. So you can see, for example, as you can see, we have camera here. You can record the session, and we have microphone. So you can see your students here, and you can write, you can upload everything. So as you can see, I have Drive, so you can upload everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how can you combine the Skype and the Glassing app together?
As I told you, first of all, I make a phone call on Skype. Then I open my Blackboard in Klassen and share it on Skype. So I actually start sharing, and I share my Blackboard. I open my Blackboard and I share it with you.
Oh.
Yeah. For example, let me stop. Look, I stop sharing now. You can't see my Blackboard anymore. Yeah, you can't see. There is no Blackboard. Now again, I have actually here, now I can share a screen. So again, I share my screen and start sharing. Again, you can see my Blackboard. And now anything that I write on it, you can see anything that I write on the board.
It's great.
Yeah, it can be really useful because you are a teacher as well, so you can use it. Why not? It can be really great, I think, application to use. And I'm really thankful for my Chinese students that offered me this application because, you know, I don't know why, but in China, they're not able to download Skype. It's really hard. Yeah, of course. They're not able to download and use Skype. They even for example, we have Google Meet.
Yeah.
Even Google, so they have different applications. For example, instead of Skype, they have DingTalk. DingTalk is another application for my Chinese students. And if I want to talk or chat or I don't know, send homework, I use DingTalk instead of Skype. So they have interesting rules, very strict rules. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so do you have any other question related to this application or no?
Yeah, that I will ask my student to study more about this one, and they can help me to do
Yeah,
like you.
it's really easy. Just search the name and download it. It's really easy. And if you have any questions, I can help you. Just don't hesitate asking me. I can help you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Wow, we are teachers. We need to help each other. Okay, well, let's keep going with, okay, we're our topic. So where was I? Yeah. Okay. So when someone calls you and you don't know this number, say, okay, who's this? I don't know. Just hello, Monica here. Just this. That's enough. Okay, and now after that, you're calling me with an unknown number through an unknown number. For example, it's your friend. You know, after saying hello, then you actually realize that, I know this guy, so I know this person, and they say, hi, how are you? Or for example, we say, what's up? Hi, what's up? Formal. What's up? What's up? So it's really normal to use for informal. Okay, now, okay, someone is calling, you don't know, okay, and you want to make a formal dialogue. You know, you want to use a formal dialogue. So you say, hello, Monica speaking. Monica speaking. Hello, Monica speaking. When caller unknown, it means you don't know who's calling. Hello, Monica speaking. And okay, then you talk to someone. Okay, I need to make a formal conversation because, for example, this person is my boss, is my colleague, okay? So, for example, the person says, John, I don't know, John Anderson is speaking. John Anderson, Anderson speaking, okay? And for example, then you can keep going. Or you can ask, for example, I can say, Monica is speaking, who's calling? I want to know who's calling because I don't know. And you don't, if you remove hello, it's okay. You can say, for example, Monica Anderson speaking, who's calling? So this is really formal. Then you can ask for some information, okay? And of course, the person will answer you, I don't know. And we have another alternatives. For example, may I know who's calling?
No, is
If, but there is a point here. For example, this is, I'm a doctor and this is my office. I answer and say, may I know who's calling? Because I am in my office and I'm making it really formal. So may I know who's calling? But when I'm at home, you don't need to say, may I know. It's not really common. But of course, so you can say something like this when you are at work, okay? Well, and then you talk the person, okay, so you want to say that, for example, this is your neighbor, this is your colleague, and of course, you're not really close. So, hello, Monica. Nice to hear from you. Nice to hear from you. Let me say something. Some students, for example, when we are the first time when you chat with someone on Skype or other applications, it's really common that people say, it's really nice to meet you. We haven't met. You know, for example, I haven't met you because we use this when I say nice to meet you when I see you. But for example, when I read, I say, it's really nice to read from you. When I get, for example, your email, when I'm chatting with you, it's nice to read from you. Making phone conversation, nice to hear from you. Okay? So, but this is formal. This is formal. And how can I help you, for example? Okay. For example, you can say, hello, Monica Anderson. How can I help you if you are at work? If you are at work. For home, just this. Monica speaking. Who's calling? Or if you want to make an informal, Monica here. Okay, who's speaking or who's calling? Just this. Okay. Now, yeah.
One word, please. If they work at about at the 4 or 5 star hotel or restaurant, they how can they answer to the before I studied they don't say hello, but they have to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Let me
Maybe
say.
the Majestic Hotel, may I help you?
Of course.
It is still in use nowadays.
Of course. So let me say something. Good morning, good night, good evening. Okay, so whole thing about these phrases. When you say good morning, you don't say hi, good morning, or hello, good morning. No, these phrases are used instead of hello. So just hello. And for example, when you call, I don't know, a hotel, or I don't know, maybe a company, or somewhere like this, maybe organization. So you don't say, when they answer, they don't say hello, for example, just the name of hotel and time. Good morning, for example, Hotel Hilton. Okay, good morning, Hotel Hilton. How can I help you? Or for example, something like this. Okay, so you don't say hello, or because hello, and I don't know, something like who's calling. Of course, no matter who's calling when you call a hotel, no matter who you are. Okay, so just they mention the name of place that you've called. Okay, and then just as how can I help you? And then you can give some details and this. Yeah, that's really common we use. Yes.
So they say, how can I help you?
Yeah, of course. How
Uh,
can I help you, for example? And yeah, something like this. How can I help you? Yes, it's really normal, let's say. Of course, we have all the phrases, but you know, you normally hear something like this, okay? And yeah, but there are other phrases that you may hear, but it's not really, it's good. So how can I help you? Yeah.
yeah. So
Or
how
may I
about
help you? Yes.
before I started? May I help you? It is
May I help you?
too polite and no longer in use.
Course. Yeah, may is really good. Just let me say something about may and can. Comparing can and may is too formal. Can is a bit informal. May I help you? How? But we don't say how may I help you. Just may I help you when, for example, when you make a phone call, you don't say may I help you. How can I help you? If you need my help. But may I help you? So it's, for example, normally in-person, maybe meeting, or I don't know, when you see someone in-person conversation, you say, may I help you? But if you want to say how, it's better to say how can I help you, not how may I help you. It's not good. Because when I say may, it means if it's possible. So we say yes or no. May I help you? No, thank you. I can do it by myself. So may I help you? Just as, for example, your luggage is too heavy. And I say, okay, may I help you? And say, no, thank you. I can do it myself. But when someone calls, how can I help you? You don't ask if it's possible or no. You ask for the way that you can help. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Okay, just may I ask you one moment, please? Only 1 minute to go and back. Thank you. Thank you.
How can I help you? How can I? No, it's still here. It's still.
Okay, thank you. Well, I'm back. Okay, well, this is about the first part, okay, when answering the phone. Now, you want to introduce yourself, okay? How to introduce ourselves? Can you tell me, for example? For example, I say, hello, Monica speaking, who's calling?
Uh, it, if this is a personal call, I contact a relative or some friends, I will say, hello, I'm Dilda. I would like to meet some. I would like to meet Monica, please.
Never. We don't say Yeah, of course. For example, when someone can't see you, you're on the phone. You don't say I am, you say it is. It's Monica. Yeah,
It's
of course. Yeah. So you can
Dilda.
say, for example, okay, this is Monica, or for example, it's or this is, both of them. This is or it's. Monica, okay. This is Monica.
This is
Okay. Yeah, this is Monica. This is informal. It's and this is both are used to make an informal conversation, to introduce yourself informally. So, for example, I say, hi, Joe. It's Monica calling. It's Monica calling. Or, hi, this is Monica calling. Or this is Monica. Just this. Calling. No, you don't need to say calling. Okay? Because this is informal. Okay, and or for example, if you want to, for example, hi is really informal. Hi, it's Monica from, for example, dentist office, from the dentist office, for example. Or, uh, hello, Miss Johnson, for example. This is Monica calling from, I don't know, this company, like this. So you can say, but now you want to, okay, say that you said that you say, I would you say again your dialogue, because I want to know. I forgot the second part.
It's Dilda. I am Monica's friend. Uh, uh, it's Dilda. I would like to speak to Monica. Is she there?
Okay. I would like, it's too formal. And you don't say, is she there? You say, is she in? If you want to say, I would like to speak with Monica, is she in?
Is she in?
Yeah, not
Huh?
there. So, is she in? I would
Is,
like, this is too formal. If you want, of course, if you want to make a formal conversation, yeah, it's okay. I would like to speak with, for example, David. Is he in? Or you can say, I'm calling for Monica. Is she available? Calling for Monica. Is she available? So another one. So, but this is too formal, of course. Or normal one, could I speak to Monica, please? Could I speak to, could I, or not can? Could. So we don't say can. You say, could I please speak to Monica?
could I speak? Could I please speak to? Could I please speak to?
Yeah. So all of them, of course, there are different phrases, but all of them are I'm sorry, formal phrases. Okay. But you want to make, for example, you're my friend. So why do you need to say I would like? Of course, it depends on culture. For example, how comfortable you feel when you make a phone call with, for example, I don't know, to your friend or your friend's family. So how comfortable you feel. But if this person is your friend, just hi, is Monica there? Hi, is Monica there? Or or let me say, I want to teach you this one. Can you put Monica on? It means, can you call her? Can you put Monica on? It means, can you call her? Or is Monica there? Is Monica there? Okay, well, and there is another one, okay, another actually phrase that you can say. Can I, this is informal, can I talk to Monica? Okay, can I talk to Monica? Tell her, for example, Duda's calling. Tell her Duda's calling. Can I talk to Monica? Tell her Duda's calling. Okay, so Duda's calling. Okay, so something like this is informal, so it's okay. Okay, well,
So in um, if I if I am the employee of a hotel, uh, a secretary of the manager, and then I call to another company. I, I want to make a call for my boss. At that time, I have to call to that company to arrange an appointment for her or for him. So I call to a big company. In that case, um,
Yeah, of
how should
course.
I use? I can use. Can I talk to um, directors or could I talk to?
Of course. Could I please? It's really formal. You say, could I please speak with? Could I please speak with? And then, of course, you can maybe say the name. So, could I please speak with? So it's very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like means I won't. So it's not really good to make a formal, to use it, yeah, in order to make a formal conversation with someone who's really important. So could I please speak with, for example, I don't know, for example, could I please speak with whoever deals with the account? You want to talk to someone and talk about, for example, your account. Okay, so could I please speak with whoever deals with the actually the account or something like this? Could is really good here.
Could.
Yeah, could.
So no,
Okay,
I
yeah,
would like to is no longer in use.
yes, it's used. I don't say it's not used. It's, but it depends. You know, I would like is, I don't know, if you want to make a formal conversation, why say I would like? So we have better, could is better. Okay, if it's informal, you don't need to use it because it's informal, so would like is not really good. Okay, so if you use it, they don't say no. No, it's not really common, it's really traditional, very old. No, they don't say. But as I want to say that, okay, we use I would like a lot. We use I would like a lot and a lot. But when it comes to phone conversation, there are different alternatives that you can say, you can use. Okay, it's correct, not really maybe conventional, something like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would like is usable structure in my language. Okay. Now, you want to put someone on hold. So you called, you introduced, and how to put someone on hold. Formal, informal. Okay, what do you say if you want to put someone on hold?
Hmm. Can uh, can I talk to uh, can, can I speak to doc can I speak to Doctor um,
No, can, no. First of all, we don't say can.
yeah.
Can is removed here because you are talking, you want to talk to a doctor. Could I? Could
could
I?
I
Could
could I
I?
speak to
Yeah,
Doctor
yeah,
Denver, please?
yeah, of course. And I want to say that, okay, wait, please, hold on. I want to put you on hold. So the first and common formal conversation, please hold. The
Uh,
first one,
yeah.
yeah,
Hold
please
on,
hold.
please.
Just hold, please hold, just this,
Please.
okay? If you want to, for example, check assistant, for example, I don't know, assistant, and I'm responsible for answering the calls. So I want to check. I say, would you mind holding for a minute while I check? Would you mind holding? This is very formal. So
Yeah.
would you mind holding for a minute while I check? So it's something like,
Wait a moment, please. I will find her.
It's too it's too informal. No, it's not formal. It's not formal. It's too informal, and we have other phrases that we can use. So, one moment, please. Another one. One moment, please. Another. Okay, and you can say, I'll forward you through. Please hold on. So, I'll forward you through. Please hold on. If you're sure that the person is here, for example, if you're sure, you know that doctor is here, so you say, I forward you through, please hold on. If you are not sure and you need to check, you say, would you mind holding for a minute? So, for a minute while I check. So, let me put this here so that you can see better. Okay, so would you mind holding for a minute while I check? Okay, so this is when you want to check. Now, informal. Okay, so informal. Just a second, I'll get him, for example. Okay, you say for informal, just a second, I'll get her. You want to talk to Monica, so I'll get her. Yeah, this is the first one. Or we don't say hold on, we say hang on. Hang on a moment. Hang on a moment. I'll see if she's in. I'll see if she's in. This is informal. So, or you can say, okay, one moment, please. This is common for formal. One moment, please. I'll see if she's available. She's in is very informal. If she's available. Yeah, like this. So you can say. And when.
Excuse me, what is the difference between hand on and hand up? Hand
Hang
up.
out. Oh, hang on and hang out. Yeah, when you, so you mean the difference between hang out and hang on? Yes?
Yeah.
You hang out with friends. When we say hang out, it means we go out and spend time with someone. I hang out with my friends, but hang on means hold on.
Hand on is
Hold on, wait. Yes. Wait for something or someone, hang on or hold on. But hang out means to go out, to spend time, for example, with someone like friends. Okay?
Yeah. How about hand up?
And hang up. So let me say something about phrasal verbs using hang. Okay, so we have hang up, hang out, and hang on. Now, when you end a phone call, you say hang up.
Yeah.
So if you hang up the phone, it means you end a phone call. Yeah. For example, if you hang up on someone you are speaking to on the phone, you end the phone call suddenly and unexpectedly. For example, I'm talking and suddenly you hang up on me. Hang up on someone. End the call without informing. You say, wow, what happened? I was talking, so what happened? Unexpectedly. This is hang up. Okay?
Yeah.
Well. Okay, well, and now, so, for example, There is another one, let me say another phrase about just, when you want to put someone on hold. So, for example, you call somewhere and you want to talk to, I don't know, a person who is responsible for something, who deals with something, I don't know, and everyone is busy. So you need to wait for the first person who is available. Oh no, you need to wait. So, for example, you can say, I'm assistant, and I say, all of our staff are busy at this time. Please hold for the next available person. Too formal, only for business conversation. Okay? Only for business conversation. So everyone is busy. Please hold on for the next actually available person. So just one is another one. Do you want me to write it? So let me write.
Yes, please.
Okay. Of course. What? Okay. And now you want to make a request. For example, I didn't understand. Could you please repeat it? Could you please repeat that? For example, actually you were giving me a phone number and I couldn't. Could you please repeat that? This is actually or you say the name, I don't understand. What is the name? I can't. Would you mind spelling that for me? Would you mind spelling when actually it comes to words or name? Okay. Or you speak very softly. I can't hear. Could you speak up a little, please? Could you speak up a little, please? Okay. Or I'm talking too fast. I will write all them on the board. Just let me say, I'm talking too fast. You don't understand. Can you speak a little slower, please? For example, my English is not very good, I'm afraid. So something like this. Or when you want someone, you ask someone to inform you. For example, okay, Dr. Johnson is not here now. Could you let me know when he will be in the office, please? So let me write them from the beginning so that you can have them. Okay. When you ask for repetition, repeating something, you please repeat it or repeat that. So both are. Or spelling. Mind. They are formal phrases. Don't forget about formal structure. Would you mind spelling that for me? And the next one. Speak, for example, up a little, please. For example, in informal conversation with friends, say, what? I couldn't get it. Say again. Yeah, just this. And could you speak a little slower, please? So when someone is talking too fast and you can't understand what is said. And for example, the second one, the next one, could you let me know? Okay, when he or she, for example, She'll be, for example, in the office. And just this. Okay. And of course, please is good. So don't forget about saying please, because we normally add please in formal conversations. It's good. Let's use it. Okay, so could and please are good combinations. So we normally use them. Okay, of course, there are all the phrases that we need to discuss, but time is flying. You know, there is no more time to talk about them. So tell me if you have any questions, you can ask me now. So related to these phrases.
So maybe in this unit, almost the sentence here we are still in use nowadays.
Of course, yes. Of course, yes. Why not? So we don't say everything that actually you can see in the book is something traditional and we don't use anymore. No, some of them. And the point is about informal. So, you know, formal speech is really different from informal. And something that you learn in book is really different from something that we say. Okay, so informal, the topic and this actually the subject is informal conversation, not formal. Formal, of course, you know, we normally use the same phrases, but in informal, lots of words that we use and they are really different. And because of this, when people, for example, you studied English, you know English very well, but when you travel to another country, for example, to the US or all the English countries, so you say, wow, what are they talking about? I've never heard. So because of this, okay? But I will teach you the informal, of course.
One question, please.
First.
In the company, between the employee and the boss, in American company, the employee and the boss, they will use informal language or formal language.
It depends. It depends. We normally, so there is something, for example, about names that we don't call people using first name, but it depends on the relation between boss. So, and how long have you worked with this person? Of course, we use formal, but not really formal, you know? Formal, not really formal, not too formal, okay? So sometimes it depends. For example, you can use some informal, actually dialogue sometimes. Oh, why you're calling me at this time? Okay, so, but sometimes, of course, we use, most of the time, we use formal language, but not too formal.
Yeah. So yeah. If I go to American and I come into a restaurant or hotel,
Yeah,
4-star hotel,
yeah,
they use the formal language.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. With you, especially with guests, of course, they use formal language. And I would teach you the dialects, you know, at the restaurant, and I would teach you how to, because, you know, some people use too formal dialects that they're not really necessary to be used. So I would teach you the common phrases that you normally use while making conversation at the restaurant and actually all the places.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That was really good time with you, and thank you so much, and have a great time.
Do you need a day off next week?
No, if I need, I will inform you. No, not yet. So the day that I need, I will inform you, you before it. So I will let you know. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome. You're welcome. Have a great time, great and brilliant week, and see you next session.
This knowledge is very important to me. Thank you very much for teaching me.
Of course, that's my pleasure. Have a great time.
See you next week.
Thank you. See you. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.